Hey guys, Tony Corbin here, School Transportation News. We're at STN EXPO. I'm here in the Bluebird booth with Britton Smith, announced new president at Bluebird Corporation. Britton, congratulations, man.
Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. It's a pretty exciting opportunity. I think it really expresses Bluebird's excitement around EV. I mean, my previous role was focused on the EV business division, so I think being able to take that experience and grow with it, it's a pretty exciting opportunity.
Well, electrification has been a really hot topic at the conference this week. I know you guys announced a new vision. Can you tell me about the new vision and what you have in your booth today and the excitement that the attendees are finding in it?
Yeah, and maybe before we get into the bus itself, I wanted to say, I mean, I absolutely agree with you. This conference has been phenomenal, so focused on next generation technologies, electric vehicles, obviously, propane, alternative fuels, and really, what's driving the industry forward. So I absolutely love it. The attendance I heard is better than ever.
Record attendance.
Record attendance this year, phenomenal. The energy on the floor is absolutely amazing. So, well done to you, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. But yeah, and so our bus, so this is the next generation Type C electric bus from Bluebird. And maybe just to back up a second, when you think about Bluebird, obviously it's an iconic American school bus brand, really the only American-owned independent manufacturer of school buses. But what's really interesting is that we've got over 20,000 propane, natural gas, and electric vehicles on the road today. So we're really leading the way in alternative fuels. And that includes over 1,000 electric vehicles. So we've been at this game for over 5 years. We started in 2018 with electric vehicles. Actually, our first one was in 1994 for the Atlanta Olympic Games. So we've got a long history in electric, and this is the next generation that improves performance, has a better battery. Really, it's a pretty exciting product.
Now, can you expand? I read that you had a significant weight reduction. What did you do to kind of get the weight out?
Yeah, so that's actually a really big deal. As you know, electric vehicle has a big battery on it. The new battery has over 1,000 pounds less than the old one. So the previous version was 155 kilowatt hours. So we've actually increased the capacity but decreased the weight. It's a more compact design, more efficient packaging, but then it's also all the other engineering that goes around it. So we've really re-engineered the entire electric system, how it goes on the bus and how it operates. And what that translates to for the operator is an increase in capacity. Whereas before we had 72 passenger capacity, now we have 77 passenger capacity. So what that really means is better route planning for the operators.
Excellent. Can you talk a little bit to the warranty of the battery and the impact to customers?
Yes, we have a standard 8-year warranty, but really what we've done with this one is increase the total throughput. So on a battery, what matters is not just how many kilowatts you have, but for the life cycle of that battery, how many kilowatt hours you can use over that lifetime. So for this one, it's 360 megawatt hours. What that means is that an operator who wants to use their bus, not just to drive students back and forth, but for V2G or vehicle to grid, now they have a lot more capacity to do that. And what that means is when they want to send energy back to the grid and make some money, or if they want to provide some resiliency for their school district, and all of a sudden the lights go out, and guess what? You can plug in your Vision Type C and then power the lights with the bus.
I know at the conference we've been hearing a little more about specifically EV technology and range anxiety, especially in cold weather environments. Can you talk to that a little bit?
Yeah, range is an interesting question. This one, obviously with the larger battery, we've got an increased range up to 130 miles, which, as most operators know, that'll cover about 90% of the routes out there. Obviously, so there's some longer routes, and that's where the propane buses that we offer as well. There's another clean technology that can go a lot further. But for this one, a 130 mile range, we feel like is a great will address most needs. Now, in colder weather, obviously there's some more challenges. The battery doesn't operate as efficiently; it needs to keep itself warm. But this one has internal insulation, so it keeps itself warm a little bit better. We also have a larger fuel-fired heater, so in states where you can do a fuel-fired heater, now it's a 30% improvement in that heating capacity, and it doesn't have to rely on the battery as much. So what that translates to is less degradation during cold weather. Interestingly, we just released a case study in Colorado where the toughest routes over the mountains, through the snow, guess which bus they send? The Bluebird electric bus. So this is, to me, it's a really exciting opportunity where folks say, hey, these buses don't operate well in the winter. Well, actually, they operate even better than diesel buses. They have more power. They're really stable on the ground, and the drivers absolutely love to drive them through the snow.
So STN readers are going to want to know, when is this new bus available?
Well, that's the exciting part, is it already is available. This one, as you can see, this is actually going out to Carter County, Kentucky. So we're building them on the line right now, and we've taken a lot of pre-orders. We're building out through the next few months, and so it's a pretty exciting opportunity for customers to get their hands on the latest, greatest, next generation. And this is, one of the things I should mention is, it is the next generation, but Bluebird, because we've been on this for the last 5 years, we've made over 175 improvements, right? So this is what we really call our third generation bus. So we've made a ton of improvements, and that's, this constant, the theme that we have is ever evolving, right? It's not just hey, this is the next one 5 years down the line. No, it's a constant improvement. This is what you expect to see from Bluebird, from our dealers, is that constant improvement and ever evolving performance.
Congratulations, it's a beautiful bus.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.